guys are awesome. So who cares? Why not do your own thing and let them say what they want?
Hey guys, what's up and happy Festivus / Hanukkah / Christmas / whatever the fuck else you guys celebrate. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna be shooting a bunch of OnlyFans content in all of my Santa outfits, which I have like 10 of them this year, I swear. Not 10, maybe like 7, maybe like 6. I have a lot of them this year, which is crazy. So I gotta get into that, and I also feel like I'm getting sick, which sucks. So the last like 5 to 7 days, Hunter has been extremely sick. Like, second most sick I've ever seen him, and I've seen him like almost dying. We took him to the fucking urgent care. They said it wasn't COVID, it wasn't the flu, but it was some kind of virus of unknown origin, which was great. They gave us a bunch of Flonase and a bunch of dumb shit, and he took all of that, took too many doses of that every day, and it still didn't really help. And today, I think, is the first day that he's kind of starting to feel better. Unfortunately, I'm starting to feel it now too. It's funny, I went a whole 7 days not feeling anything. I swear my body is kind of just like, gotta protect and take care of Hunter because he's sick. I go into like pseudo mom mode, and then afterwards I'm like, okay, time to get sick now that nobody needs me anymore. So hopefully that's not the case, but I'm gonna try to pump out as much content as possible. And that is a great long segue into today's video, which is, if you don't like it, you can watch the next video, but it is gonna be just an update video. We're gonna shit, okay, guys, we're gonna shit. We're gonna sit and talk about what's been going on in my life, the things I've tried, what I've done, and what's going on, and I'm super excited. I'm a little scatterbrained because like I said, I feel like I'm getting sick, but I wanted to just sit down and have a little talkie with you guys and hang out for the holidays, because the next video I think I'm going to be able to do, by the way, the whole channel's demonetized again, so if you want to support the channel, just go on OnlyFans, get yourself some sexy stuff, as well as, you know, that's the way I make money. So thanks for supporting the channel by doing that. I appreciate everyone who comes in and they're like, oh my God, I've been watching your YouTube channel for so many years. Like, that is so cool. I love that. So if you want to support the channel, you can do that. Or Patreon has Fan Service Friday still. All of that good stuff. There's a free page, Fansly, which basically has the same stuff as OnlyFans. Anyway, so what we've been doing, it's funny. I had the weirdest, problem last week. So what happened was, last weekend, Hunter and I decided to do a fast, but it wasn't like a regular fast, it wasn't like a water fast. We did 24 hours of a water fast and then 48 hours after that of bone broth only. So it was like a 72-hour fast. And honestly, I really liked it. It wasn't hard. It was weird. Like even the first day with just water wasn't hard. And I started getting so sick of the bone broth. The only time I would have it is when I got a headache, because apparently if you don't have enough electrolytes, which is like magnesium and sodium and all of that, if you don't have enough of that, you start getting a headache. So when I started getting a headache, I would drink the bone broth, and we did like beef bone broth, and that's basically it for 3 days. We had nothing else. I think we had some coffee, and that's about it. But I was getting so sick of the bone broth that I started just basically only drinking water with like a little bit of bone broth in it, and it was surprisingly easy. I'm the type of person that I get really bad cravings. That's why I'm not skinny, is because I eat, and it's hard for me to eat as little as I need to because I have a slow metabolism. So it's like, oh my God. And there's no fucking way I can cardio my way out of eating poorly or drinking too much on the weekends and stuff like that. So I'm really bad at that. Like, when I really, really crave something, it's hard for me not to get into this mode. And if you guys have been watching long enough, you know this, where I start telling myself, it's just one cheat meal, or it's just one thing to eat. Like, it'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. But I really felt good doing this because it was like building up my ability to have willpower, and it wasn't impossible. And then afterwards, my system basically felt flushed out, except oddly, like 2 or 3 days after, I developed this weird, there were like skin colored bumps on my calves only, like literally calf, like knee to foot, but not the foot and not the knee and not anything else. Just calves were like itchy and like rough. It didn't look like a rash or psoriasis or anything like that, or eczema. It was just like so itchy, I literally couldn't sleep. I had to put ice packs on my legs. Like the Allegra didn't work, and the topical shit didn't work, and I was like, what is wrong with me? So I went in to get blood work, and I also developed a weird intolerance to eggs. What's up? I thought I would update you guys real quick because it's been a couple days since I filmed that video, and I got my blood work back, and I also got sicker, as you can hear in my voice. Everything feels fine-ish. I sometimes get a little dizzy or just feel like malaise. Look up the word malaise if you don't know what it is. Anyway,
My blood work was actually perfect. He was really shocked at how like good everything is. He says it looks like I eat really well, lots of good cholesterols. My A1C is like super, super low because I was like having this weird, it's not even possible panic attack about like, oh my God, do I have some kind of fucking diabetes or something? One of the reasons why someone would have itchy calves is if they have bad circulation because of diabetes. I'm a fucking hypochondriac worrier sometimes. So I asked them to check that and they're like, no, it's super fucking low. You're not even close. And everything else looks really good. He actually said I'm one of the only people he's ever met in Vegas that has like good vitamin D levels without taking supplements, which is funny. I guess because we avoid sunlight like the plague and bundle ourselves up all year, and I don't do that. I go out and I do shit or whatever. So yeah, my blood work is perfect, but that just leaves me to being confused about what the fuck happened with the itchy calves. If you've ever had anything like this happen to you before where all you got was one weird ass symptom once in your life and you're not like allergic to anything and then it just went away, let me know, because I can't imagine. I did so much Googling and nothing even sounded remotely similar. Obviously doing Googling is not a good idea, but yeah. Anyway, I did end up filming all of the OnlyFans content that I wanted to film for this winter break, so shit's really good. 4 different sets, then there's a New Year's Eve like sex sim. It's great, so check that out and I'll let you get back to the video.
So I think I'm gonna do a little bit more research next time before we do our next fast, but I wanna start doing the fasts every 3 months because for me, it's like a mental thing where it builds up my ability to have willpower, and then it also makes me feel finally not bloated because I'm constantly bloated. I'm bloated again because I had to be on an antibiotic for some other shit, but I loved it. The day after we ended it, I felt so good, and because you fasted, you have to start eating again slowly. So we couldn't just have like a giant cheat meal like the day after or the moment it hit 12 o'clock on Sunday. We couldn't do that. So we had to ease into eating again, and that also tested my willpower, which was really cool. And it's just like, I love doing things and trying things with Hunter. Like a lot of people were like, so what spurred on this fast thing? It's like, yeah, I've been feeling bloated lately, and I wanted to try something because I've been having stomach aches, etc. But it's always just a lot of fun to try new things with Hunter. I just love it. I love taking on challenges or trying new things with him and doing it together, and we're like our teammates, and it's just really fucking cool. So that was fun. And then afterwards he got sick. I don't know if both of those things are related. Like maybe he got sick and I got this weird itchy calves thing, which is now gone because of some kind of like not giving enough enzymes to my liver or something. I don't know. A lot of people fucking love fasting. A lot of religions do fasting religiously. So, I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna do more research again before I do it next time and hopefully not fuck myself up. It's funny because alongside the itchy calves, I also developed like an egg intolerance. It was really weird. Like every time I had eggs, I would have this intense stomach ache. But the weird thing is I was slightly itchy and slightly stomach achy before I even did the fast. It had been happening like once a week. Both of the things have been happening like once a week for like 2 months before that. I remember the day after my birthday, I was supposed to go out with Jay and Brittany, and we were going to the Amon Amarth concert, which we did go to at the Brooklyn Bowl. But before that, we were supposed to play some video games here and just chill. But I was so sick that I was like curled up in a ball just because like my stomach hurt. And I don't know if that was a time that I ate eggs, but I pretty much narrowed it down to eggs or avocado. And I think it's probably eggs because I don't think many people have intolerance to avocado. It happens, but I don't know. So just a lot of weird shit happening in my life lately. Another thing is next week we are going to Colorado. We're going to Vail. We're doing our 3rd annual trip to snowboard out in Colorado. We fucking love it there. We eventually want to live there. Hunter's family has like these little tiny cabins there that they bought for like 50 grand that are now like probably $1 million, but we don't stay in them. They've gotten kind of run down, and I think his uncle stays there, and we don't want to like encroach on his uncle's tiny cabin or whatever, but we love going down there. So every single year in between Christmas and New Year's, we go down there and spend a whole like 7 days down there. We drive, we take the Jeep, we go snowboarding. I have actually this time a bunch of restaurants lined up because New Year's Eve is like impossible to get a place, and a lot of places don't even take reservations. So every single time, the last 2 times, we actually had to like bounce around for like hours just looking for like a little shitty bar or like a pizza place that had like one place open. Or we would like go in and go to the bar and just kind of finesse our way in there and like squeeze in and wait for people to leave. It's so crazy how crazy it gets down in Vail and Breckenridge around the holidays, but it's one of my favorite things to do is to go with him and do that stuff. stuff. So I'm really excited about that. We're spending Christmas with his family, Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, and then we're just going out on the 26th and driving up there. It takes like 10 hours, but really it ends up taking like 13 hours because sometimes there's like a blizzard and we gotta drive slow, or like we gotta stop for gas all the time because we have a Jeep. Adventure, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited about this next year, just continuing to improve. And I don't know, what's up with you guys? I wanna know what's up with you guys. Post down in the comments what's up. I don't know what else I have going on. I know we want to do some kind of like spring trip. I really want to go to Amsterdam. I want to go to the red light district of Amsterdam. I think that would be a lot of fun for us. I think it would be great. I hear you can like window shop. It's just like there's girls in the windows and shit. That just sounds like so much fun and such a vibe. And I've seen pictures of Amsterdam, and I think there's like outdoorsy stuff too. And I know I have some followers that live there, so I'll probably consult them on like what cool stuff to do down there is. We have not snowboarded yet, even though snowboard season is upon us, so I'm hoping to do that soon. And I don't know what else. There's not really much else. I've just been kind of working and taking shit to the next level on my OnlyFans type pages, and trying to make money for my life, because I love my life, and pretty much all I want to do is just be comfortable and be a good partner and adventure. That's what I want to do. I just want to now travel and adventure and do hikes and be outdoors. And I'm finally putting together, if you can see behind me, the balcony is like right there in the condo. And we're finally putting together a little comfy area out there. I already put down the artificial grass, which I was putting that off for so long. I was trying to get someone to come and install it for me. And they were like, oh yeah, well, it's a $1,500 minimum. And I'm like, dude, it's like 7 feet by 8 feet out there. It's not that big. And they're like, oh, well, you got to buy all this extra shit. So I still had to buy extra, but going down to the Home Depot and actually getting, it was like 15 by 8 is what I had to get. And then I just like cut it myself. I put it in myself. It looks really nice. We got an egg chair and a little couch, and it's going to be cozy out there. And I want to get one of those like gas fire pits, the little tiny ones that you can put on a table and just kind of make s'mores or chill and hang out there. Now that it's actually like not hot, I really want to get that set up so we can do that outside. Anyway, I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday season, whoever you are, whatever you celebrate. Let me know what you want to see on this channel, as I am demonetized. I, once again, don't really care what I post. I tried to be careful. I think what happens is when I request a review of like an age-restricted video or something, they literally just like automatically unpartner me, which is fucking ridiculous, because it always happens like a week after I'm like, hey, this shouldn't be 18 plus, and they're like, okay, well, it's still 18 plus, and then a week later they're like, okay, no channel monetization for you, fuck you. The next video I'm gonna have, I think I got sidetracked and didn't tell you, the next video that I think I'm gonna have out next weekend, which I'll still be on vacation, so I might not get it done first. Let's see how sick I get, because if I do get sick, probably not gonna do much for YouTube, because that'll go by the wayside, and then I'll get videos for you when I come back. But if I do have a video out, it will be the first in a series called Do Girls Like, which I've been holding the footage for so long.
I like anal when the dick isn't longer than 6 inches or girthy. Can't.
Longer than 6 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, I love anal.
Because I wanted to add more girls to it. And each video is going to be 4 girls, I guess now. I wanted to have like 7 girls answering a question like, what do girls think about, for instance, porn? And we just like talk for a while about their opinions on porn, what kind they like, blah, blah, blah. There's a bunch of different ones. There's like threesomes, like do you squirt, etc. And I think it's just kind of a cool thing to do now that I like interact with more women, to have them on the channel and to have them speak their minds, because I know you guys get a lot of me, but I'm not the stereotypical girl. I have a lot of weird opinions and weird kinks and a lot of things that I like that a lot of girls don't like. I think that's why you guys like me, but I also want to bring you guys some nuance from other girls. And I think it would be cool to pry into what they like, because not a lot of people still do this on YouTube. And especially since now it's very, very discouraged to do so. So anyway, Happy New Year, happy holidays, and I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. You guys are awesome.